I came out with a card game. We've been displaying it on just like a store-bought like step shelf, but I've decided I want to build a display for it that looks like a treasure chest and opens up to show like some plastic gold and pieces and gem pieces and the game, and have a light that comes down from the lid to make it look all fancy. So we're going to build that. So it's not only to display, but it's carrying case.
Yeah.
So it works to display, it works to carry, it works to store.
It works too as a display because in the game itself, there is a treasure.
Yep, the goal is to have the treasure, so. Who follows Daddy all around? You want to give Daddy a kiss? Yeah, give Daddy a kiss. Yeah, good girl. So I'm thinking, I want to make it look like a chest. There'll be 3 layers. The bottom layers we're just going to glue down a bunch of like fake coins and gems and stuff. And then there'll be 2 shelves, 5 wide, 2 deep each, so there'd be 20 games on it. It should be good. I don't think in a 2-day convention we typically don't sell more than 20.
And we can have some underneath the table too.
Yeah. It's not the only thing we have. If it was the only thing we have, I'd be like, oh, we only sell 20, but like it's a small part of the table.
Right.
So let's give them 2 3/4 each. That should be more than enough. Nope, not enough. Can't do a 13 3/4. I could do 4 maybe.
Yeah. I feel like it could be a smaller display because then we'll have the other games around it too.
Yeah. I should have brought out a pad of paper. Oh, I have a pad of paper out here. I specifically have one for planning. Sometimes the ADHD sets you up for success. Because you left a thing where you needed it. Holds 4 games. Put a hinge there so it snaps up. We can make it a 4x4 by 4x8.
4x4 by 4x8.
So here's, okay, I'll have to draw it out. So build it so that the front flips down. This will have some fake gold on it and gems and stuff for the display. And this will hold at least 8 games. This will hold at least 8 games. It's 16 games total. Put on a lid that holds it together, but I can crack and stay up. Either I'll just tie it or whatever, and that way it'll look like an open chest with all the things in it. And then it's all built. It's 8 wide, 4x4, and these are internal measures, so I'll have to build in some. No, I'll just do the outside as outside. And then, yeah, so 2 4x6s for the side. We'll make the back to match, and then we'll build the top last. I got. Oh, I got Thieves too. Yeah. How long? Yeah.
So what?
Huh? Just singing to myself.
No, what is this?
I decided to make the shelves for the box out of thinner material to make it lighter overall. So you need it to be 11 wide, and then we'll cut it 4 and 4, and that'll be the front and the bottom. I still need the back though, so I might take this whole board, which is fine.
Measuring. Are my pants delicious? Tell me your secrets.
So, what I did was, on the saw, I used this as a spacer, which means that I have a back piece that goes up, because, so I'm going to attach this, and then I'm going to get hinges, and this is going to be attached by hinges so it can flip down. Bark when someone shows up. There are some.
It's so warm.
It's sweltering. It's going to be high 80s in a few minutes, and the garage has no climate control. But we're going
Yay, inches.
make boxes. Perfect. Look at that. Look at that.
Nice. So have like a tongue. Bleh.
Blech.
Aren't you boiling hot? You're wearing a fur coat.
Insulated in both directions.
I don't understand. Your magic. A slight breeze.
Felt the slight breeze and it was marvelous. Well, I'm just seeing. I think I can get the sides out of this one. But lots of stuff to do, so you gotta do it.
Regardless of Canada being on fire.
You gotta do what you gotta do because the planet's just gonna be on fire anyway.
That's almost positive.
Just fairly simple. Make sure that's square. Not quite space for two. I was hoping.
It looks like there should be.
Unless, if I don't have it popped fully out. It looks like there should be, but then you line it up. And there's that much. Now what I could do is I could just make it space for two and have this extend out a little bit from the sides.
Yeah.
Which isn't a bad thing.
And did you want the top to be curved?
Well, I have to make the top next. After this, then I know the diameter of the circle, and I just make that circle out of scrap wood, cut it in half, and then I do the slats on top of that. So that's pretty easy peasy once this is down.
What you doing, Roxy?
It's a little short, but not enough that I care.
Yeah.
Because again, we're just making this out of whatever we have laying around.
You hunting, Roxy?
Took the battery out and I was like, why isn't it working? There she is. Because it's so close to a square but not a square, I'm marking them.
Oh, okay.
That way, because I have to pop in and out of this project and I don't want to come back and get confused.
Good idea. Hello. Hi, Nix. Hello. All you know is nibble. You know nibble and you know bark. That's all you know. The air quality is good today. It's just really hot. So it's a tight fit?
It's a tight fit.
But yeah, I think that's okay, because we're the only ones opening it.
There.
They must do nibble on me. Yeah, I think snug is fine.
Snug is fine. I gotta measure this for the loop. We'll have to cut out the loop.
Mm-hmm.
I'm marking out the square that will become the circle. Cut this out and then cut a circle out of it, and then that's the top. I'm actually going to make a stencil instead of freehanding, so I make sure it's done right.
Fair enough.
It's probably like 90 something right now, just to give you an idea what high it was. I was not sweating 5 minutes ago.
It's extremely warm.
Now I'm very glistening. So, nya. Yeah, we'll do that way.
It's too hot. You two don't have to be out here with us, though. You can go back inside. The door is open.
It's also cooler in the shade outside of the garage.
Yeah, go to shade, babies. So how many of those do you need?
Just the 2. Just want to make sure it's tall enough that the game has something to like fall back on.
Oh, these are the steps.
These are the steps. 12 and 5/8. Probably need another one of these, but I can leave spaces too. I'm gonna have to chew through some of the wood.
Well, for the hinges and all that.
Yeah. The scrap wood saga continues, because apparently I used this as a paint stirrer at some point. That'll be the top.
There's a tiny little one that we're just going to pour wood glue in.
Yep. Fortunately, it looks like that'll have to be at the back. That's how it squares up.
Alright.
Actually,
Nix, why don't you fight back?
this is not a fighter.
Hi, Roxy. Hello, beautiful girl. Hello.
So later we'll install these around here to finish the thing. I'll need to pick up some hinges for the back, put the shelves at the proper levels, but then it's done. Sturdier zone. Start it there. I'll build it from the outside in, so that, because there's going to be a little bit of a gap, and this way I can make it sort of even throughout if I plan it right. Look at me. I'm like a barrel maker, like your ancestors.
Yeah.
It actually doesn't look bad.
It does not look bad. Baux.
Bonk. Put the light here, pointing down. You've already picked out the gold that's going to be there, and that'll be the display for Thieves Don't Share.
Nice.
I gotta stain the wood.
Yeah.
And make it look pretty and dark.
Yeah. I was sent on a mission for a spongy brush, and no. What I thought were spongy brushes are not. Yes. Oh. Well, they're small, but still, spongy brush. Sponge brushes. They're little, but they're spongy.
Yep, that's the ones I need.
Yeah? What's up?
I already spilled some.
Looking good and stinky. Wow, God.
I got some nice lap covers though.
So it closes.
It's slightly off, but Pirates made it, so I'm just going to leave it.
Mm-hmm.
Shelves. The only thing with working with the hot glue is you end up with all the little threads
Yeah.
that I don't want. Getaway threads. But it's looking good.
Gems.
Putting on the gems. Putting on the gems.
Here's our display.
Holds 16 of them. Looks real nice.
And I will put in the description where to buy this game.
Check our events page to see where you can see this beautiful display and buy this lovely card game.
Rock on.
Okay.